Hi, this is Prava. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm not here to motivate you. I'm definitely not here to preach. I'm here to share one lesson from my JEE journey that completely changed the way I think. The surprising part, Krishna had already taught this in Bhagavad Gita thousands of years ago. Today, we will learn one verse of Bhagavad Gita and see how it applies to every student's life. When I was in class 12th, I gave my first JEE Main attempt and I scored somehow below 25 percentile. Yes, below 25. But even after that, I dreamed of cracking JEE Advance and getting into one of India's best engineering colleges. Guess what? People started laughing because my family's financial condition was not so strong. And still, my parents believed in me and I went to Kota to prepare for it. I thought once I reach Kota, everything will change. IIT is not so far. But I had no idea. My real battle was just beginning. About a month later, we had our first Allen test. I still remember opening my result. It was just 78 marks. I was not just disappointed, I was confused because one question kept repeating in my mind: if I scored only 78, how are some students scoring 250? And that moment, I made the biggest mistake of my preparation. I stopped focusing on myself. I started comparing with others and I checked everyone's mark and I calculated my expected percentile. I worried about rank and colleges much more than I thought about today's study. Much later, I came across this verse from the Bhagavad Gita that कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफल हेतुर्भु मा ते संगोस्ते कर्मणि. It simply means you have the right to perform your duty, but never to the fruits of your actions. At first, I thought it simply meant don't think about results, but that's not what Krishna was saying. He was saying your effort is in your control, the result is not. And I had completely reversed it. Instead of improving my daily effort, I was trying to control something that was never in my hands. When I slowly stopped comparing myself, when I started focusing on revision and mock analysis and improving just 1% every day, my score started increasing and I even reached above 150 in some mock tests. But there was one truth that I couldn't change. By then, I had lost a lot of time, and the gaps in my foundation stayed with me. And in G Advance, I even scored negative marks in mathematics, and I couldn't clear the exam. Looking back today, I don't think my biggest enemy was physics or mathematics or even the competition. My biggest enemy was my own mindset. I cared more about the result than the process, more about destination than the journey, and Krishna had already warned me about that. So, if you are preparing for JEE or NEET or any competitive exam, please remember this. Don't compare your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 20. Don't measure your worth by one mock test and don't let a number decide your identity. Focus on your duty, study honestly, and improve every single day, and the result will follow. See you in the next video where we will explore another verse from the Bhagavad Gita and another lesson that every student should know. Radhe Radhe, Jai Jagannath.